Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve O-Levels Maths D paper 2 in a session October-November 2018 paper 2-1. So let's begin with the first question. In question number 1, A part, the table shows the distances 10 people drive to work and the times they take. So distance in terms of kilometers and time in terms of minutes. In the first part on the grid, complete the scatter diagram to show this information. The first 4 points have been plotted for you. Okay, so the next point is 26, 35. Okay, so when the distance is 26, we have 25 and here it is 26 and 35, 30, 32, 34 and 35. So let me use a ruler to find 26 and 35. So this is 26, 30, 32, 34 and 35. This is a new point. Yes. Okay, the next point is 36, 44. So 34. For 36, we have 30, 32 and 34. 29, 32. So this is 29 and we have 30 and 32. 15 and 18. So we have 15 over here and 18. Let me find 18. So 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18. Yes. Then 20, 32. 20 and 32, 30, 32, 42 and 50. This is 42 and the y coordinate is 50. Here it is 50, yes. So this is a scattered diagram. Now moving to the second part, what type of correlation does the scattered diagram show? Okay. So let's see, when the distance increase, the time in terms of minutes also increase. So it is a positive correlation. Right. Now for the third part, one of these 10 people is selected at random. Find the probability that this person drove less than 30 kilometers to work. Give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Less than 30 kilometers to work. Okay, so let's see how many people drove less than 30 kilometers. So this is less than 30, this is more than 30, less than 30, this is more, this is less, this is less than 30, less than 30, less than 30 and more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 people drove more than less than 30 kilometers and the total are 10 people. So the answer would be 6 out of 10 in terms of fraction, and we need to give our answer in its simplest form. So 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. So 3 out of 5 is the simplest form of that fraction. Now for the fourth part, Atik drives 48 kilometers to work. Okay, 48 kilometer. By drawing a line of best fit on the scatter diagram, estimate the time Atik takes to travel to work. Okay, so first we need to draw the line of best fit. So the line of best fit is a line that passes through as many points as we can. So I think this would be the line of best fit. Yes. Now for 48 kilometer, let me find the time corresponding to 48 kilometer. This is 48. This is 48 kilometer. Now let me find the time. Yes. So this is a time. So 50, 52, 54, 56. 56 minutes. In terms of minutes, the time is 56. Now for the B part of question 1, the table summarizes the times taken by 120 employees in a company to travel to work. 120 employees. Time in terms of minutes and the frequency. In the first part, write down the model class. Model class is a class having the most frequency. So which class has the most frequency? Most frequency is 38 and it is in the class between 20 to 40. So the model class is 20 is less than t is less than equals to 40. Now for the second part, calculate an estimate for the mean time. So the mean is basically equals to sum of fx dividing by the total. Total are 120 employees. This is f, and what is x? X is the midpoint of the intervals, right? So first let me find the x value. The midpoint of 0 and 20 is 10. 20 and 40 is 30. 40 and 60 is 50. 60 and 80 is 70. 80 and 100 is 90. Now let me find fx, the frequency times x. 29 times 10 is 290, right? For the next we have 38 times 30. 38 times 30 is 1140. 1140. And then 26 times 50, 1300. 21 times 70, 1470, and 6 times 90 is 540. This is fx. Now we need to find sum of fx. We need to add all of them. So we have 290 plus 1140 plus 1300 plus 1470 plus 540. This is sum of fx. So let me put it over here. So sum of fx is 4740 dividing by the total number of employees are 120 dividing by 120. So the answer is 39.5. This is the mean, 39.5 minutes. Now for the third part, work out the percentage of employees who took more than 1 hour to travel to work. More than 1 hour. We need to find the percentage of those employees. Okay, so as we know that 1 hour equals to 60 minutes. So this is the time in terms of minutes, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. So this is more than 1 hour. Right, because 60 till 60 is 1 hour and more than 1 hour is 60 to 80 minutes and 80 to 100 minutes. So these are the two frequencies, that is 21 and 6. Okay, so we need to find the percentage. So 21 plus 6, these are the two frequencies that frequencies of the employees who took more than 1 hour to travel to work, and the total number of employees are 120. And to find the percentage, we need to multiply by 100, right? So 21 plus 6 divides 120 and times by 100. So this is 22.5%. Now the next question, number 2. Dina owns a clothes shop. In the first part A, Miriam works in a shop. She works for 5 days each week from 10 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. So for 5 days in a week she work, and the time each day she work from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. how many hours she work? So one day she works 8 hours and 30 minutes, because from 10 a.m. to 6:30 is 8 hours and 30 minutes. She has a break of 45 minutes each day. So from 8 hours 30 minutes we need to subtract the break of 45 minutes. So subtracting the break of 45 minutes, it would be 7 hours and 45 minutes. Because if I can subtract the 30 minutes, I have left 8 hours, and then subtracting the rest of the 15 minutes, it would be 45 minutes and 7 hours. Okay, now she has paid $10.20 for each hour she worked, but is not paid for her break. So this much is the number of hours she work in a day, and for 1 hour she is paid this much for 1 hour. Okay, so this is the salary for 1 hour. 1 hour is 10.20. Okay, so this much hours she works. So we need to convert these minutes into hours by dividing it by 60. So 45 divided 60 is 3 by 4. So what is 7 3 by 4 hour? How much she get for 7 3 by 4 hour? 10.20 times 7 3 by 4. So this much is a salary for the number of hours she work in one day. Okay, so how can we convert? First, we need to convert this mixed number into improper fraction. So we have 7 times 4 is 28, and then plus 3 is 31 dividing by 4. So 31 by 4 times 10.20. So each day she earns $79.05. Right, so this is a salary for one day, right? Work out how much Mariam earns for 1 week's work. So each week she works 5 days. For 5 days she will earn 5 times 79.05. So we need to multiply by 5, and this would be 395.25. $395.25 she will earn for 1 week's work. Now for the second part, Dina buys 25 dresses from a manufacturer. She pays a total of $400 for these dresses. Okay, so total this is a cost price for the $400. So this is the cost price is $400 for all of these 25 dresses. She sell all the dresses for $19.80 each. For each dress she sell it. So the selling price is 19.80 for each, and for 25 dresses times by 25 we will get the selling price for 25 dresses. So 19.80 times 25, this would be the selling price, $495. So cost price is 400 and the selling price is 495. Okay, now calculate her percentage profit. So the percentage profit is selling price minus cost price dividing by cost price multiply by 100. That's the formula for the percentage profit. Okay, so what is the selling price? Selling price is 495. Subtract 400, dividing by 400, and times by 100. Right? So let me find the percentage profit. 495 minus 400 dividing by 400 and times by 100. This is 23.75%. Now for the third part, Dina sells a shirt for $15.66, and this is the selling price of the shirt, and the price include 8% sale tax. So this price includes 8% of sale tax. Calculate the cost of the shirt excluding the sale price. So this is a price including the sale tax. So the price when includes the sale tax, if we can say this, the price before the sale tax was 100%, and then when we add 8%, it would be equals to 108%. Right? So calculate the cost of the shirt exclude the sale price. Okay, so we can say that 100 plus 8 dividing by 100 times x is equals to 15.66, right? Because including the sales tax is this much, this price. Okay, now let me find the value for x. So we have x would be equals to 15.66 times 100 over 108. We will get the price excluding the sales tax. 15.66 times 100 and divides 108, this would be $14.5 is a price excluding the sales tax, and including the sales tax the price is 15.66. Okay, now for the D part, Dina is saving to make improvement to her shop. She invests $3,500 This is the principal. For 4 years, this is a time at 7.1% per year compound interest, that is interest rate. Calculate the value that Dina's investment after 4 years. Give your answer correct to the nearest cent. Okay, so it is a compound interest. So we need to use a formula for the compound interest. A equals to P into 1 plus R exponent is T. Okay, so we need to find the amount. Principal is 3,500 into 1 plus interest rate is 1.7% and exponent time is 4 years. So let me simplify it. 1.7 divides 100, add 1, exponent is 4 and times by 3,500. 3744.138, or we can say $3,744.14. Correct to the nearest cent. Now for next question number 3, the diagram shows a triangular field ABC. A to B is 95 meters, B to C is 132 meters, and A to C is 174 meters. In the first part, show that BAC, this angle is 48.6 degree, correct to the nearest 1 decimal place. Okay, so we have given all the 3 sides and we need to find one angle of a triangle. So here we are going to use law of cosine. Since we need to find angle A, so we can say A square is equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos of angle A. Okay, and for angle A, we can say cos inverse of B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2BC. We will get cos inverse angle A. Okay, so let me substitute the values. So A would be equals to cos inverse of B square. So we have B 174 whole square plus C is 95 square minus A is 132 square divides 2. B is 174 into C is 95 and finding the cos inverse at the end. 174 square plus 95 square minus 132 square is, let me write over here, A is equals to cos inverse of 21877 over 2 times 174 times 95, 33060. So let me solve it now. So we have 21877 divides 33060 and doing cos inverse 48. A is equals to 48.56 and correct to 1 decimal place we need to find, so this would be equals to 48.6 degrees. Right, now for the B part, the field is sown with flower seeds. Each square meter of a field is sown with 3 grams of seed. Okay, so from this information, 1 meter square takes 3 grams of seeds. Right, the cost, the seed cost 8.50 for 100 grams. Okay, so 100 grams, the cost of seed is 8.50. Calculate the cost of the flower seeds needed for the field. Okay, so as the field is triangular, so we need to find the area of this triangle. So we got this 48.6 degree. We need to find this area and then we can find the cost of the flower seeds needed for the field. So first let me find out the area for that field. So area of a triangle is half AB AC and the angle A. 95, 174 into sine of angle A, 48.6. So let me simplify it. Sine 48.6 times 174 times 95 times 0.5. This is 6199.66. So let me write down the area below. So area of a field we got 6199 and 66, or 667, we can say 67.67 meters square. This is the area of the field. Okay, now 1 meter square covers 3 grams, right? So if 1 meter square over 3 grams, and what about 6199.67 meters square will cover 3 times of this 18599 grams, right? Okay, now we need to find the cost actually. So 100 grams covered this much. Okay, so if 100 grams cover this much, so 1 gram will cover 8.50 dividing by 100, right? And what about this gram? 18599 grams will cover. The cost for this much is 8.50 divides 100 and times 18599. Okay, 18599 times 8.50 and dividing by 100. So this is a cost that is $1,581, correct, to when I round it. $1,581. Question number 4. In A part, we have given the universal set. X is an integer and X is between 1 to 10. In A, X is a factor of 20. So we need to find the numbers that are factors of 20 from 1 to 10. So 1 is a factor of 20, 2 is a factor of 20, 3 is not a factor of 20. We have 4, yes, 5, and we have 10. So these are the factors of 20 and the multiples of 4. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12. That is not in the range. Okay, now for the first part, complete the Venn diagram. So first we need to find the intersection, A intersection B. A intersection B, what numbers are common in A and B? 4 is common. So we can write down 4 over here. Now let me complete the set A and the set B. So we done the 4, 1, 2, 5 and 10 is left. 1, 2, 5, 10. Now to complete B, we have 4, now 8. What numbers are outside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So this is a Venn diagram. Now for the second part, state the number of A union B. So first we need to find A union B. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, and then 5, and then 8, and then 10. So this is A union B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the total number in A union B are 6. For the third part, describe in words the set A intersection B complement. Okay, so first let me find out the B complement since B is 4, 8. So what is B complement? So B complement would be subtracting 4 and 8 from the universal set. It would be 1, 2, 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8, 9 and 10. Right? Now let me find its intersection with A. Okay, so we have A over here, that is 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and B is over here. So A intersection B complement, this would be 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 1, 2, 5, 10, 1, 2, 5 and 10. Okay, how can we describe this set in terms of words? So this set is basically a factors of 10. These are the factors of 10. 1, 2, 5 and 10. These numbers are the factors of 10. Now for the B part, 30 people are asked what type of fruit they like. These people, 5 say they like both oranges and bananas. 12 says they like oranges. 8 says they like neither oranges nor bananas. In the first part, by drawing a Venn diagram or otherwise, find the number of people who like bananas but not oranges. Like bananas but not oranges. Okay, so let me draw the Venn diagram first. The first circle is for oranges and the next is for bananas. Okay. Okay. So this set is for oranges and this is for banana. And total number of people we have given is 30, right? Okay, 5 people say they like both oranges and banana. So the intersection is 5. 12 people say they like oranges. So the total number of people they like oranges are 12. So 5 plus 7 makes 12, right? 8 say they like neither oranges nor bananas. So not oranges, not bananas. So 8 is outside, right? And the total sum must be equals to 30. Okay, so we can add 7 plus 5 plus 8 is 20 and 30 subtract 20 is 10. So 10 people like bananas but not oranges, right? Now for the second part, 2 of 30 people are selected at random. Find the probability, 2 of those 30 people. Find the probability that they both like oranges but not bananas. Okay. So if they like oranges but not bananas, so oranges are, they like 7 and not banana because banana is in the 5 is in the intersection with the banana. So the 7 people, the first one would be 7 and the total are 30. And for the second person, we have from 7, 6 are left and from 30, 29 are left, right? Okay, so 7 times 6 is 42. And we have 30 times 29 is 780. Let me convert it into simplest form. We have 42 divide 870, that is 7 over 145. This is a probability. Now for question number 5, in A part, complete the table for the function. So we need to find the y value when x is equals to 4. Okay, so we have y equals to 4 by 5 into 6 plus 2 times of 4 minus 4 square. Let me simplify this. So we have 6 plus 2 times 4 is 8 minus 4 times 4 is 16 and then times by 4 and dividing by 5. This is minus 1.6. Now for the B part, draw the graph of the function for x is between minus 3 to positive 4. Okay, so that's easy. So when x is negative 3, the y value is 5.4. So we have negative 3 over here. We have 4 and this point is 5, 5.2 and 5.4. This point. For negative 2, 0.8. Negative 2, 0.8. 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 and 0.8. Right. Negative 1, negative 0.6. It's downward. For negative 1, this is negative 0.6. Where is negative 0.6? We have 0.2, 4 and 6. This point. For 0, it is 0. right? For 1, it is 1.4, 1. This is 1, 1.2 and 1.4. For 2, it is 2.4. This is 2, 2.2, 2.4. For 3, it is 1.8, 3. We have 1, 1.2, 4, and 8. And for 4, it is negative 1.6. For 4, it's downward, negative 1.6. We have 1, 1.2, 4, and 6. Let me connect all these points to get a smooth curve and make sure the curve passes to each and every point. So this is a curve for the given function. Now for part C, by drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the function at negative 2 and 0.8. Okay, so going back to the grid, and let me draw the tangent first at negative 2 and 0.8. So x must be minus 2 and y must be 0.8. So let me draw the tangent. Here at x is minus 2 and y is 0.8. So this line is a tangent. Okay, now at this red line, we need to find the 2 points to find out the gradient. Okay, so if I can take this point and this point. So what are the x and the y? And let me draw the triangle as well. We can easily find out the gradient by doing change in y over change in x. Okay, so here with the y value is 3.8, and here the y value is negative 2, we have negative 3, negative 3.2, negative 3.4. Okay, so now the change, higher value minus the lower value. The change is 7.2. So the y is 7.2. And what are the x values? So here the x is 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6 with a negative sign, and here we have negative 3, right? So the higher is negative 0.6 minus the lower is negative 3. So this is 2.4. Sorry, negative 3 to 0.6, that would be negative 2.4. We need to subtract both of them. Okay, now for the gradient, we can do change in y over change in x. Gradient is change in y value over change in x value. So the y is 7.2 and the x is minus 2.4. 7.2 divides minus 2.4. So that is, let me calculate it. 7.2 divides 2.4. This is 3. So this is negative 3. So the gradient is negative 3. Let me write down the answer for the C part. Yes, this is negative 3. And now use your graph to solve the equation. Okay, so we need to solve this equation by using the graph. Okay, so first I would like to write down the original equation. That is original equation, yes. So if I can say y is equals to x by 5 into 6 plus 2x minus x square. This is my original equation. So if I multiply 5 over here, so 5y is equals to x into 6 plus 2x minus x square. So this side is exactly equals to this, and this one equals to 10. So if this side is 10, so means 5y is equals to 10. So y value is 2. So we need to draw the line on the grid at y equals to 2 and finding the values for x, right? Okay, so draw the line at y equals to 2. So this is a straight line at y is equals to 2. And let me find out the values for x one by one. So this is the first value for x, and this is -2, -2.1, -2.2, -2.3, right? The next one, we have this. We have this is 1.1, 1.5, and it cuts the curve at this point, I guess. This point, yeah. So this is 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 2.7. You can take 2.6 is okay, or 2.7. Yeah, so these are the three values for this solution at x is equals to -2.3, 1.5, and 2.6. So x is equals to -1.3, 2.6, and so it's positive 1.5, 2.6, and -2.3, and -2.3. Okay. Question number 6. A, B, C, and D are the points on the circle centered at O. A, B, C, D, and the center is O. TA and TC are tangent to the circle. TA and TC, these are the tangent to the circle, and the tangent and this is a radius OA and OC. So tangent is perpendicular to the radius. So this is perpendicular. Okay, DOB is a straight line. TDOB, this is a straight line, and angle ATO is x degree. Now for the first part, show that the triangle OAT is congruent to the triangle OCT. Give a reason for each statement you make. Okay, so we can show the congruency by proving the three sides, or the two sides and one angle, or two angle and one side. Okay, so look at the triangle OAT and OCT. You can see OT is a common side. So this is the first statement. We can say OT is common side in both triangles. This is the first reason. Okay, now for the second reason, OA and OC, these two sides are same because these are the two radii of a circle. For the second reason, OA is equals to OC, radii of same circle. Right? Okay, now the third reason, as you can see, this angle A and this angle C both are 90 degree. Angle OAT and angle OCT. OAT is equals to OCT, that is equals to 90 degree, and this is the angle because tangents are always perpendicular to the radius. So tangent is perpendicular to radius. Right. So we have proved that the two triangles are congruent. So we can say by side angle postulate, triangle OAT is congruent to triangle OCT. Right. Now for the second B part, find in terms of x, giving your answer as simply as possible. The first part is AOT. So where is AOT? AOT, this angle we need to find. So that's pretty easy. So as you can see, if we consider the triangle AOT, so this angle is 90, this angle is x. We can find this angle by doing sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. So we can say that 180 equals to angle O, AOT, angle A is 90, and angle T is x. So we can say 180 minus 90 minus x would be equals to AOT. t. So 180 subtract 90, this is equals to 90 minus x degree. For the second part, OAB. So we have OAB, this angle we need to find. Okay. So for this angle, if I consider this triangle ADO, let me consider this smaller triangle. If I can draw this triangle separately over here, this smaller one. Yes. So this is O, A, and D. OAD, this smaller triangle, right? So O to A is a radius, O to D is a radius. These two sides are same. It means these two angles must be equal. Let's say this angle is Y, this angle is Y. And angle O we just got is 90 minus x. Right? Let me find the angle Y first. So 180 degree is the sum of all these three angles, Y plus 90 minus x. So 180 degree subtract 90 minus x equals to 2y. So 180 minus 90 plus x divides 2 is equals to angle y, right? So what is 180 subtract 90 is 90, and then it is going to divide by 2, so it is 45 plus x by 2 is angle y, right? So this is the angle y. Let me use with the green. So this angle y we got is 45 plus x by 2, right? Okay, so now we got the angle y. We need to find this angle. If I consider this bigger triangle ADB, let me draw this as well. This is A. Okay, so this side is B, D, and A. A, B, and D, this one, right? And this angle is 90. Why this angle is 90? Because angle over the diameter is equals to 90, right? Okay, so this triangle I am considering. So this triangle angle is also equals to 90. Right, so this 90 is basically a sum of y plus some angle OAB, right? So how can we find this? So 90 is basically, so this 90 degree is y degree plus angle OAB. So the angle OAB would be equals to 90 degree minus that angle. So this angle is 45 minus x by 2. So we have 90 minus 45 is 45 minus x by 2. So that is the angle. So let me write it down here. This is 45 and minus x by 2 degree. Right. Now for the third part, we need to find the reflex angle ADC. ADC, where is ADC? ADC. This is a reflex angle we need to find. So as you can see, the above, the top and the bottom both are the similar, because we have proved that the two triangles are congruent, right? So we can just need to find the top one and then multiplying by 2 and we will get the whole reflex angle. So let me work on this top angle. Right, so as we know that this straight line is 180 degree, right? And this angle is basically equals to angle y that we have already got from the previous part. So the 180 degree is basically a sum of this angle and angle y. So how can we get this outer angle? So we can do angle y, 180 subtract that angle y, we can get this outer angle. So let me do 180. If I can write over here, 180 subtract angle y is 45 plus x by 2. 45 and minus x by 2 this time. and this would be equals to the outer angle, right? So 180 minus 45, 180 subtract 45 is 135. So it is 135 degree and minus x by 2. So this outer angle we got is 135 minus x by 2. But we need to find the whole reflex angle. So we need to multiply by 2. We will get the total reflex angle. So we have 2 times 135 minus x by 2. So 2 times 135 is 270. And 2 times minus x by 2 is minus x. So 270 minus x is the reflex angle ADC. Now for the C part, the radius of a circle is 6 centimeter. Given that x is 35 degree, work out BT. The C part, we have given the radius that is 6 centimeter and angle x is 35, and we need to find B to T. If I can draw, let me draw this separately over here. So we have BT, this is B, this is T, and we have somewhere A. Yes, we have A. This is A. This is X angle. X is 35 degrees. Okay, and OA as well. So we have O over here. This is O. OA is the radius. Origin to the circumference is the radius, that is 6 centimeter we have given. Okay, and we know that TA, this is a tangent, and tangent is always perpendicular to the radius, so this is a 90 degree angle. So if this angle is 90, it is a right angle triangle, right? So the triangle OTA is a right angle triangle. So I would like to find OT. So we need to use SOHCAHTOA. So for this, this is the opposite, and this side, the front side is the opposite, and this is the adjacent, and this would be the hypotenuse. Let me clear it from here. So this is 90 degree, ATO, this triangle. So X we have given, and this side is given. So front side of angle is the opposite, this side is the hypotenuse, and this side would be the adjacent, right? So opposite is 6, adjacent hypotenuse we need to find. So we need to use a ratio for sine. Sine 35 is opposite is 6 over OT, right? We can find OT by doing 6 over sine 35, right? So let me find it. Sine 35 and 6 divide sine 35 is 10.46 or 10.5. OT is 10.5 centimeters, right? Okay, we need to find BT, B to T. So B to T is basically a sum of B to O and O to T. So we got OT. OB is again the radius of a circle from origin to the point on the circumference is a radius. This is 6. So when we add 6, we will get BT. So BT is 6 plus 10.5. So we need to add 6. This is 16.46. 16.46 centimeter is the side BT. Now for question number 7, the position vector OA of a point A is minus 4, 7, and AB is 6, negative 3. In A part, find the position vector B for a point B. So we have given AB. AB is basically OB minus OA. We need to find the point B. So OB is AB plus OA. We will get OB. Right? AB is equals to 6 minus 3, and OA, the point A, is minus 4, 7. We will get OB, right? So 6 minus 4 is 2, and minus 3 plus 7 is 4. Right. Now for the B part, find the magnitude of AB. So the magnitude of AB is basically, we can do the square root of x component square plus y component square. This is x and this is a y component, right? And this is square root of 6 square is 36. 3 square is 9. So what is 36 plus 9? That is 45, yes. Square root of 45, and square root of 45 is 6.708. So 6.71 is the magnitude of the vector AB. Now for the C part, given that AB is 3 times CB, find the coordinates of the point C. Okay, so if AB is 3 times of CB, so what is CB? CB is 1 by 3 of AB. So this is 1 by 3, and AB we have given at the top, that is 6 and minus 3. So we have 6 minus 3. 6 over 3 is 2, and 3 by 3 is minus 1. So this is CB. Now we need to find the coordinates for C by using the formula that CB is basically OB minus OC. To find OC, shifting OC over here, so this is OB minus CB, right? So we got the point OB, that is 2 and 4. So we can substitute over here 2, 4, and CB is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 2 is 0, right? And 4 minus minus plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So 0, 5 are the coordinates for the point C. Now for the D part, line L is parallel to AB and passes through the point minus 2, 5. In the first part, find the equation of line L. If the line is parallel to AB, it means the slope of AB is equal to the slope of the line L. So we need to find the slope of AB. Slope of AB, we have given the vector AB. So we need to do change in y over change in x. This is 6 minus 3. So minus 3 by 6 would be the slope. Minus 3 over 6, that is equals to minus 1 by 2. So the slope of AB is minus 1 by 2. So since the line L is parallel, so the line L slope must be equals to 1 by 2. So the equation of line L is y equals to mx plus b. Right? So this is y equals to m is a slope minus 1 by 2x plus b. We can find the b, the y-intercept, by using the given point, that is minus 2, 5. Putting x equals to minus 2 and y equals to 5. So 5 is equals to minus 1 into minus 2 plus b. 2 is cancelled with 2, it would be plus 2. So 5 minus 1, this would be equals to 4, this would be equals to b. So we have a line y equals to minus 1 by 2 x plus 4. So this is the equation of line L. Now for the second part, line M is perpendicular to the line L and passes through the origin. Find the equation of line M. Okay, so since line M is perpendicular to line L, so it means the slope of line M must be negative reciprocal of slope of line L. So what is a negative reciprocal of 1 by 2? That is 2. So we can say that the slope for the line M, slope of line M is 2, right? And passes through the origin, so its y-intercept is 0. So the equation of line is y equals to mx plus b, and 0 is the y-intercept. Question number 8. The diagram shows a part of a number grid. The vertical rectangle enclosing 3 numbers as shown can be placed anywhere in the grid. The grid is continued downward in A part if n represent the number in the top of the rectangle. Complete the rectangle with the expression in terms of n for the other 2 numbers. Okay, so the first number is 7, and that this is representing by n. The next is 12. So n plus what makes 12? We can say 7 plus what makes 12. So 7 plus 5 equals to 12. So we can make the second expression, that is n plus 5. And the third is 17. So 7 plus 10 is 17. So we can say n plus 10 is equals to 17, the last. Now for the B part, Umar multiplies the top number in a rectangle by the bottom number. Okay, so the top is multiplied with the bottom, so n is multiplying with n plus 10. He then squared the middle number in a rectangle. The middle number is squared, n plus 5 whole square. Find the difference between these two results and using your answer to part A, show that this difference is always 25. Okay, so let me find out the difference. So we have n plus 5 whole square and its difference with n into n plus 10, right? Okay, so n square plus 10n plus 25 minus n square minus 10n. So n square, 10n minus 10n, we are left with 25. Yes, we have showed that this difference is always equals to 25. Now for part C, Lena places a rectangle on the grid. She added the three numbers in her rectangle. So what are the three numbers? N, n plus 5, and n plus 10. So she added the three numbers. The sum of the three number is 174. Find the largest number in Nina's rectangle. Okay, so we need to find the value for n. So we have 1, 2, 3, n is equals to 174 and minus 10 minus 5. So this would be 174 minus 10 minus 5 and then dividing by 3, that is 53. So we got the value n equals to 53. Now find the largest number in Nina's rectangle. So the one number is n, that is 53. The other number is n plus 5. So 53 plus 5, this is 58. And the third is n plus 10. So 53 plus 10 is 63. So which is the largest one? 63 is the largest one. Question number 9. In A part, the diagram shows lamp A. So this is a lamp A. It is made in a shape of a cylinder with a hemisphere on the top. So this is a cylinder and this is a hemisphere. The radius of hemisphere and the radius of a cylinder are both 3 centimeter. So cylinder is 3 centimeter and the sphere is also 3 centimeter. So from the center to this point, this is 3 centimeter. Right. The total height of a lamp is 24 centimeter. So the total height is 24 centimeter. It means the height of a cylinder, this is a cylinder and its height is 24, subtracting the radius of this hemisphere, that is 3. So 24 minus 3 is 21 centimeter. Right. Now for the first part, show that the volume of lamp A is 650 centimeter cube, correct to 3 significant figure. So volume of that lamp A is basically the sum of volume of a cylinder and volume of a hemisphere. So this is the total volume, we can say, is volume of cylinder and plus volume of hemisphere. We have given the formula for the volume of a sphere, that is 3 by 4 pi r cube, and for hemisphere it is going to divide by 2. So this is 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? And volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. This is the formula for the volume of a cylinder, that is pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? Okay, now let me substitute the values. We have pi, the radius is 3, the height of a cylinder is 21 plus 2 by 3 pi, and the radius is again 3 cube, right? So we can cancel the 3 and the 3 square. So we can, if I can simplify it further, so 3 square and pi and 3 square and pi, we can take it common. 3 square is 9 and pi. So 9 pi is common and we are left with inside the bracket 21 plus 2. So this is 23. So 21 plus 2 is 23. 23 times 9 is 207 and times by 3.14, that is pi. So this is 60. This would be equals to 649.9, and correct to three significant figures. This is 650 centimeter cube. Right. Now for the second part, calculate the curved surface area of lamp A. The curved surface area, the total curved surface area, is again the curved surface area of a cylinder and the curved surface area of a hemisphere. So the curved surface area is equals to the curved surface area of a cylinder plus the curved surface area of hemisphere, HS. So the curved surface area of a cylinder, its formula is 2 pi r h. And the curved surface area of a hemisphere, as we have given, the surface area of a hemisphere is 4 pi r square, and for hemisphere it is dividing by 2, so 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square, right? So we can take 2 pi common, right? We are left with 3 times 21 is the height of a cylinder plus 3 times 3, that is 9 for this, right? So let me simplify it. So 3 times 21 and then adding 9 times by 2 and times by 3.14. So we got 453.16. So 452.2 centimeter square. Now for the third part, lamp B is mathematically similar to lamp A. Okay, so we have given that they are similar. Volume of lamp B is 450 centimeter cube. Calculate the total height of lamp B. Okay, so volume for lamp A is 650 centimeter cube and volume of lamp B is 450 centimeter cube. Since they are mathematically similar, so we can make the ratio as well. So we can say that 650 ratio 450. So these are in terms of centimeter cube, but we need to find height, that is in terms of centimeter. So we need to do the cube root both sides to convert them into the unit centimeter. Okay, so this is the volume for the first lamp. And what is the total height of the first lamp? The total height of lamp A is 24, right? So if the total height for lamp A is 24 and we need to find the total height for lamp B, right? So we can say if cube root of 650, this is a volume for lamp A and its height is 24, and what is the height for the second lamp for this? This would be equals to 24 over cube root of 650 times by cube root of 450. Let me combine both of them into the same cube root. So we can say 450 divided 650 is 9 by 13, and taking its cube root and then multiplying by 24, 21.23 is the height of the lamp B. Now for the B part, the mass of lamp C is 340 grams, correct to the nearest 10 grams. So now for the mass of a lamp C, we can say 340 and correct to the nearest 10 grams. So we need to add and subtract 10 by 2 and finding the upper bounds and the lower bounds. So 10 by 2 is equals to 5. So adding 5, 340 plus 5 is 345 is the upper bound, and 340 subtract 5 is 335. This is a lower bound, right? Now 8 of these lamps are placed in a packing case, right? 8 of these lamps. The total mass of a packing case and the 8 lamps is 4.2 kilograms. So this in terms of grams and this is in terms of kilograms. Correct to the nearest 0.1 grams. Again finding the upper and the lower bound. So 4.2 plus minus 0.1 over 2. So let me find 0.1 divides 2 first, and then this is 0.05. So 4.2 add 0.05, this is 4.25, and 4.2 subtract 0.05 is 4.15. The upper and the lower bound. This is in terms of kilograms and this is in terms of grams. Calculate the upper bound of the mass of packing case when empty. Okay, so the total mass of a packing case and 8 lamps is this, right? And the total mass, from the total mass, if we subtract 8 lamps, we will get the mass of the packing case, right? Okay, and when empty, and give your answer in kilograms, and we need to work on upper bound. So we need to use this information that we need to find the upper bound for the mass of packing case, upper bound. So upper bound means maximum. So this is a difference. How can we get the maximum difference? So maximum difference we will get by doing maximum minus minimum, right? So means we need to pick the maximum, the upper bound of the total mass, and the minimum, the lower bound of the mass of a lamp, right? Okay, so the total mass is, for upper bound of the total mass, we have this, and the lower bound of the minimum value for the mass of a lamp is this, right? So let me substitute. The upper bound for the total mass is 4.25. Subtract 8 times the mass of a lamp, the minimum, that is 335. And this is in terms of kilograms, but this one is in terms of grams. So we need to convert them into kilograms by dividing by 1000. We will get the mass of packing when empty. Okay, we do the calculation. 8 times 335 divides 1000. 4.25 subtract answer is 1.75, is a mass of a packing in terms of kilogram when it is empty. 1.57, sorry. Now question number 10. The diagram shows a prism with a rectangular base of length 15 centimeter and the width is x centimeter. The cross section of a prism is right angle triangle, base and the height. The height of a prism is 4 centimeter less than its width. So this is the height. This is 4 centimeter less than the width. The width is x. So the height is x minus 4 centimeter. Right? The volume of a prism is 440 centimeter cube. In A part, show that this equation. So we can show this equation by using the information of the volume, and we know that the volume of any prism, is equals to area of cross section times length. This is the formula for the volume of a prism, right? So in our case, the volume we have given is 440, and this is equals to area of a cross section. So in cross section, we have a right angle triangle and its area is half base times height. Base is x and the height is x minus 4, and times by the length of the prism is 15. Okay. Now let me simplify it. So 2 is going to multiply with this. So 2 times 440 is 880. And this is equals to 15. X times x is x square. And 15x times minus 4. 15 times minus 4 is minus 60x. Let me arrange it. So 0 is equals to 15 x square minus 60x minus 880. Okay, so we can divide throughout the equation with 5, right? So 15 divides 5 is 3. So we have 3x square, and 60 divides 5 is minus 12x, and 880 divides 5 is 176 equals to 0. So this equation exactly matches with this one. Now for the B part, solve the equation, show your working and give your answer correctly to decimal place. So we can solve this quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. So A is 3, B is minus 12 and C is 776. Sorry, I mistake. It's not 770, it's 776. Okay, so let me use a quadratic formula over here to get the two values for x. So x is equals to minus b, minus into minus 12, plus minus square root b square, minus 12 square, minus 4 times a value is 3 times the c value is minus 176, and then dividing by 2 times of a, that is 3. Okay, let me simplify it. So x would be equals to positive of 12 plus minus square root. So we know that 12 square is 144, right? Yes, 144 is 12 square. Now let me solve this term. Minus 4 times 3 times minus 176. And then add 144. We have 2, 2, 5, 6 in terms of in the square root. And then dividing by 2 times 3 is 6. Now we will get two x values. So 12 plus square root 2256. And then dividing by 6, 9.916, and corrected to decimal place it would be 9.92, and the other value we will get is 12 minus square root 2256 divide 6 is minus 5.916, so minus 5.92. Yes. Now for the C part, find the height of the prism. As we know, the height of the prism is 4 centimeter less than its width, that is x minus 4. So we can say the height of a prism is x minus 4. So what value of x we are going to use, and subtracting with 4 to get the positive answer, because height never be negative. So we need to use this value for x. 9.92 subtract 4, we will get the height. 9.92 minus 4 is 5.92 centimeter is the height. Now for part D, a line is drawn on the surface of the prism from B to F. Another line is drawn on the surface of a prism from A to F. Calculate the angle AFB. Okay, so first I would like to draw the lines. B to F is the first line, and A to F is the second line. And we need to find angle AFB. This angle we need to find. Okay, this is again a right angle triangle. And if we consider the triangle ACF, this is the base is rectangular. So the rectangle, the angles are right angle triangle, right angles in a rectangle. So base is a rectangle. So we know AC is x, and we got the x value, that is 9.92. And the height we got is 5.92. Okay, if AC is 9.92, CF is 15, we can easily find AF because it is a right angle triangle by using a Pythagoras theorem. So we can say AF whole square is equals to 15 square plus 9.92 whole square. And to find AF we need to do the square root. 15 square plus 9.92 square, and then the square root of that answer. So AF is equals to 17.98, or we can say 18.0 centimeter. This is AF, 18, right? So we got AF and we have AB. We can find angle F. How can we find angle F? It is a right angle triangle, so we can use SOHCAHTOA. So angle is, this side is opposite, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. Sorry, front side is opposite, so we know the opposite. This is adjacent, 18 is adjacent, and BF is hypotenuse. So we can use a ratio for tangent. Yes, we can say tan of that angle, let's say theta, this angle is theta, is opposite over adjacent, that is 5.92 over adjacent is 18, and we can find theta by doing tan inverse. So 5.92 divides 18, and doing a tan inverse, the theta we got is 18.20 degree. So that is the angle AFB. Angle AFB is 18.2 degrees. Right. Now moving to the last question, number 11. In A part, express as a single fraction in its simplest form. Okay, so we can cross multiply. 4 is going to multiply with x minus 2, and negative 3 is multiplying with 2x minus 3, and the denominator would be 2x minus 3 into x minus 2, right? Okay, so 4x minus 4 times 2 is 8, minus 3 times 2 is 6x, minus minus plus 3 times 3 is 9, over the denominator is 2x minus 3 and x minus 2. Okay, so 4x minus 6x is minus 2x, and 9 minus 8 is 1. So 1 minus 2x over x minus 2 into 2x minus 3. So this is a simplified expression in terms of single fraction. Now for the B part, again we need to simplify this expression. It is a quadratic expression. So let me factorize this expression. So this is 4 is a square of 2, 2x whole square. 9 is a square of 3, minus 3 square over. So in the denominator we can break the midterm. 2 times of 15, negative 15. Is negative of 30. Now we need to find the factors of 30 to make negative of 7. So we know that 3 times 10 is equals to 30, right? 3 times minus 10 is 30, and 3 minus 10 is minus 7. So we can break the midterm by 3 and minus 10. So 2x square plus 3x minus 10x minus 15. So in the numerator, we are going to use a formula of a square minus b square. So a is 2x and b is 3. So this is a plus b, 2x plus 3, and a minus b, 2x minus 3 over. Okay, let me take x common. We are left with 2x plus 3. And if I can take 5 common, minus 5 is 2x plus 3. Okay, let me combine the factors from the denominator as well. And we have 2x plus 3 into 2x minus 3 over 2x plus 3 into x minus 5. Let me cancel the like factors. 2x minus 3. Now we are left with 2x minus 3 over x minus 5. So this is a simplified expression for this question. So that's the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.